Good afternoon everyone. This is Abhinav Bhatt, bakery faculty from 5th semester. I am going to teach you about today menu is chocolate sponge cake. The word chocolate means a mouth-watering flavor. Whenever it comes in your mind, the word comes to a chocolate flavor. So we will teach you about today how you made the sponge cake with the flavor of chocolate. So today we have the ingredients in front of you. So kindly see, this is our refined flour in which cocoa powder and baking soda and baking powder is there. This is our eggs, 2 eggs we have taken for this recipe. This is our milk using for consistency level, for pouring consistency to make a batter formation. We use the decoration purpose choco chips here, right? We have butter, almost 150 gram, right? And we have dry nuts. You can use that. It is optional base, just for your sake. And we have the sugar powder here. And we extract the vanilla beans from this is vanilla essence for making the egg smell very less. So now we are going to teach you what is the first method for making a chocolate sponge cake. Firstly, we use the butter and sugar for creaming purpose. After that, we add the egg into it, properly mix it, get extracted flavor. In the last, we will add the refined flour in a quantity manner, and after that it will get sieved properly, and after mixing it will give the batter consistency. For making a batter, we will use the milk in consistency so that it will give additional taste for that. Milk also give the softness to any kind of this. So we'll keep you in the next video. Thank you.
Yes, start. Yeah.
Okay, now as you seen, as I said that this is butter and sugar, powdered sugar I have taken and butter. Almost both the powdered sugar is about than 200 and butter is 150 most is this. So we will mix it, cream it properly till it get creamy texture. After that we will add the egg. Make sure your sugar powder should be creamed and mix it properly. See, butter gets creamy texture and sugar is dissolving from the butter. So this is done. Butter and sugar creaming part is done. Now we will add the egg into it in a separate bowl. After egg gets properly thick in consistency, it gets double in size. We will add that egg into this. Then we will do the next procedure. Thank you. पहले egg पे कोको 2 egg मैंने डाला. Okay, now we have taken our 2 eggs here. We will beat it properly till it gets foamy texture, and also the egg will rise properly. After that we will add into the butter flavor. We will add the vanilla essence into it also. make sure whenever you beating the egg, it should not be properly adjusted, so that you can hold your bowl properly, then only it will get a texture. If the egg quantity is less, always remember, don't get too much involved rotating your bowl, because in a one way only egg will rise. We will add vanilla essence into it for making the egg little bit non-smelly, because egg creates a smell on the cake. For diluting that, we will add, you can see the color is also getting changed, because it is a purely extract beans from vanilla. If the egg is warm, then it will quickly rise. So now our egg consistency level is done. We will add this egg into the creamy texture. Now from drop by drop I will add it first, and then we mix it in our cream, butter and sugar. You can see little drop is mixing in this. Don't add additionally all. just a little bit thin so that egg and butter should be properly mixed. So our first step is done. This is our egg and cream of butter and sugar. 3 combination is done. Now we will add the flour into this with a sieve, proper sieve into it so that it get properly mixed. So this is our flour. We'll sieve it. In this flour, I already add baking powder and baking soda both. Why? Because this is the raising agent of any kind of cake preparation. Whenever you're making a chocolate cake, you should always use both baking powder and baking soda, because soda gives the extract color of any chocolate sponge cake. Now we mix it. So its mixing is done. It looks like a dry right now. Now we'll add the milk part. It gives the better texture. Now we pour this milk into this. Make sure everything should be mixed properly, because generally we've seen that cake needs, if any ingredient goes wrong or extra, it will definitely defect the cake. Cake, in this cake batter, milk also gives the softness to any kind of thing. so it will also give the cake softness apart from its pouring consistency. If you don't have the milk, you can use the little lukewarm water for making this batter. Okay, so our batter is ready. You can see this cake batter, chocolate sponge cake. You can see the texture, the smoothness into it. So this level of the smoothness should be always done for any kind of cake. You can see the texture is neither getting dissolved, and you can see smooth way the texture is there. So now the flavor comes. We will go with the additional, what is the extract in this. We have give the taste of this. You can see this is our melted chocolate. I use the dark compound for this with a Mode of company, and we will add this into the sponge. It will not only give the flavor, it gives the texture, the darkness of any kind of cake, as well as the chocolate flavor, mouth chocolate. When you see the chocolate cake, generally the sponge of the cake is totally dark. That is the concept behind this chocolate sponge cake. So we'll add this into the melted nut sponge batter, and after that we can add the dry nuts, little bit tutti frutti. You can see the cashew nuts are there mix, and I use the chocolate chips which is a topping. Inside also you can batter, or in the top, both way you can use it. So we'll go with the process. Look, the darkness, you can check it. Automatically, it gives the spongy and as well as chocolateness of batter formation. Whenever the ingredients is used, the smoothness, mix it properly, all the level. You can add the little bit our choco chips inside the batter, not too much. It also melts in a chocolate. Some dry nuts inside the cake. Also not too much. Make sure it should not be too much, because generally why I put little bit, the reason behind that, whenever you cut the cake, the dry nuts give the extract flavor, so we can easily cut the smoothness of cake if we use the less quantity. If you go the enough number of quantity, the cake at the time of cutting of your cake, it will give sometimes give the little bit less figure. So our batter is ready, our everything is ready. Now we will pour this into this cake line mold. You can see I use the butter paper with the butter in the top. I use the covering for butter paper for little bit butter inside, so that everything will be smooth. You can use that one of the, it is a hexagon mode, it is a triangular mode in a heart shape. Whatever the cake mold you have, just pour it, and after that it will give the proper texture of it. We will bake it for some time, and after 35 minutes it will give the proper chocolate sponge cake of yours, and we will cool it for some time and then we cut it. After that we will come for you. Thank you. So I am pouring this batter in front of you. Whenever you pour this kind of batter, chocolate sponge, always remember, don't hesitate to pour all in the things properly. You should be always precautious enough to holding that command, and then you have to pour it. Don't mix it too much, don't take it too much eagerness. Always remember this, it should be properly done. It will automatically take his shape. We should always remember, whenever you make a sponge cake of any kind of flavor, you should not be too much into pouring because it will rise. So space of need should be there. So everything, whenever you pouring this batter, the space of the cover should be always little bit high, so that cake, whenever the cake rise, it will give the space of the cake. So don't pour entire batter in a one bowl. Always remember this. So this is our sponge cake batter, chocolate sponge cake batter. We can use little bit in the top one, little dry choco chips. So in this way, our chocolate sponge cake is made. We will bake it for some time, and after 35 minutes, generally sponge cake take 30 to 35 minutes. So after sponge we will get the your cutting, cool it for some time, then we'll take a slice of it and show you the next video. Okay, thank you. So welcome back. As you know, we want to prepare today a chocolate sponge cake. In the morning I tell you the ingredients and the method of process. Our cake is ready with a slice of it. You can see the cake texture, pure dark chocolate color, and little bit plating for plating, just a cocoa powder dusting one sided, and I just use the white part. You can see the icing sugar. It is just a simple icing sugar for it. It's a dry formation, totally dry cake. So lot of things, you can see the cake texture inside. This part is called a sponginess and it's very soft, but this part, our outer part, is called a crust part. So this is very little bit hard. So perfect cake combination, 3 slices of cake called a chocolate sponge cake. Now you can see through the observance, as per your ratio, as per your thinking, as per your base, you can cut it as a slice or diagonal or a hexagon, whatever your slice of cake. It is portion wise, you can easily observe that. And there's one more cake. I will show you that portion also, which I cut it like a sponge cake. I will show you that also. So this portion of the cake, you can see straightly the texture of the cake in a both formation. This is called a crumbiness of texture of any kind of cake. So this level of cake should be always maintained. In this way, the texture and both the chocolate combination can be easily seen. Look at the texture, softness inside, and outer part is crust part, little bit hard. So it resembles as a chocolate sponge cake. And in this you can use the decoration. You can use the whipped cream with the icing of it also in a wholesale amount. So this is our chocolate sponge cake. Thank you. So in this way, we learned today our chocolate sponge cake, the basic recipe which the ingredients are basically involved. So we use the color formation as well as the formation of cocoa powder inside the batter, which gives the darkness of this cake of the any kind of sponge. So today we prepare the chocolate sponge cake, basic sponge cake. So thank you all of you for this happy learning from my side, and see you in the next video soon. Thank you.